Good morning, Internet, and welcome to another video here on the Trail Run Planet YouTube channel. As you can see, I'm not near any trails right at this very second, but the good news is today is Monday. And what does it mean when it's a Monday? Monday means it's the start of a brand new training week. And today's Monday sessions are going to be, it's a double workout day today. The first session of the day is going to be in the gym that I'm walking to at the moment. I got into trouble a little bit last time for filming inside the gym, so I won't be doing any of that again, but I'm walking along on my way to the gym. As you can see, I've got my earphones in and I'm going to be listening to a podcast by an organization called Project 24, which is going to help me to learn how to make better videos for you during the course of this coming year. So without further ado, I'm just about at the front door of the gym right at the moment. I'm going to be heading in there now and get the first workout of the day done and dusted, and I'll speak to you all just a little bit later. Cheers. Well, that's the first workout of the day, first workout of the new week in the books. It was a mere 30 minutes on the elliptical, but we're not all elite athletes and we all have to start somewhere, especially when you are working your way back to fitness from an 18-month-long injury layoff. But with that said, see you later. Cheers. Short interlude on my way into the supermarket to pick up some spinach for the lunchtime salad. And I'll explain to you exactly why I use spinach instead of lettuce in just a couple of moments. But the door's right here and I need to get my mask on, so bear with me while I pick up the spinach and I'll be with you in just a couple of moments. Till then, see you. Good evening. You've reached me halfway through my afternoon training session, which was a short, easy bicycle ride through to this fountain behind me to collect some spring water that will last the next couple of days. And collecting the spring water is absolutely just an excuse to be able to get out and get another ride in. But with that being said, let me get back to what I was talking about earlier when I was picking up some spinach instead of lettuce for the salad. The main reason why is obviously spinach has got way more protein per gram than what lettuce has, as well as a whole lot of additional micronutrients. It takes a while to get used to, but once you're used to it, it's absolutely fine. But let me get back to the rest of my bike ride before the sun completely dies. Cheers. And good morning, Internet. It is a Tuesday morning, which can only mean one thing. I'm on my way into the gym for a quick little bit of chest and back before I get stuck into some olive picking. But I'm just about at the door of the gym now, so without further ado, let me get this chest and back workout in the bag and I'll be with you in just a bit. Cheers. And there we have it, the quick check-in that I promised that I'd be giving. A very short workout in the bag. 100 lat pull downs, 100 chest presses, and it's all in the bag, ready to grab a quick small bite of breakfast and then 4 hours of olive picking. Catch you again on my way down to pick some olives. Till then, cheers. As I said, I'd be back, and breakfast is down the hatch and now I'm heading down towards olive picking. Now, in case you may be wondering, what is breakfast at this time of year as I'm getting myself into pre-season training? Well, breakfast is incredibly simple and it is boring by its consistency, but luckily this time of year there's a slight variation. Let me give you the details. It is 3 dessert spoons of raw oats, 1 pinch of salt, mixed up with a 50-50 mix of almond milk and water. that gets cooked up. Once it's cooked, I sprinkle some ground cinnamon over the top. And right now, because we're coming right to the end of pomegranate season, I put 2 dessert spoons of pomegranate seeds over the top, just to vary out the flavour just a little bit. Let me just wait for the car to go past. And that is breakfast. And then I pair that off with a cup of black coffee, and I'm good to go. And as you can hear now in the background, the hills are alive with the sound of chainsaws pruning olive trees in fields where the olive harvest has been completed. Here comes another car. But while I'm walking, I thought I'd answer one of the questions that has come up in my feed of late. But maybe I should pause that idea and wait until I've gone past this driving chainsaw. Oh, no, the chainsaw stopped, I can carry on. The question being, is 10 miles of training every day too much? And the answer to that question, as so many of the questions are, it depends. And it depends on one important factor. If you're a new runner just getting into running, then absolutely 10 miles of running every day will be too much for you. However, if you are somebody that is running fit and you are somebody that on the regular runs marathons, or should I say ultra marathons, then 10 miles of running on a day is completely normal. But it'll take you a good length of time to build up to that type of level. So 10 miles of running is something that's completely doable. I mean, for instance, Casey Neistat does 10 miles of running every single day, and he manages to cope just perfectly well with it. Although it did take him a good number of years to build up to his ability to be able to run 10 miles on any given run day. As I mentioned, your ultra runners, for them, a 15 to 20 mile day is completely normal as far as training is concerned. And most ultra runners, when they're doing their long runs, they base it all on feel. If they're feeling that they're starting to pick up a little bit of a niggle, then they'll back off and shorten that day's run, and they may come in at under 10 miles. It all depends on where they are in their training program and if they're needing to ease off on the mileage for a given week because they have a niggle and they don't want that niggle to develop out into injury. So that's my take on that matter, but I'm almost down at my friend's Cortejo at the moment, where I'm helping him to pick his olives, and I may very well check in just a little bit later in between the olive picking, but let's see how the day goes and if there's time to grab a tiny little bit of logging on the in-between. Until then, cheers. And that's the second workout of the day in the books. I'm just making my way back up the hill towards home, and a bite of lunch at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So that was 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. That makes it 5 hours of olive picking and lugging crates up and down the terraces for my second workout of the day, which is way more substantial than that first workout I did, which was chest and back exercises in the gym. But with that being said, let me make my way back home so that I can get stuck into a bite of lunch. See you later. Cheers. Good morning. It's a little bit like Groundhog Day all over again. It's a Wednesday morning, and that means that I'm off to the gym. Today in the gym is not going to be overly serious. It's going to be double gym day. It's going to be me on the foam roller loosening things up, and then I'm meeting a friend for a gym session together a little bit later. So that's me and here is the gym, and I'll see you all later. Touch of wind. I hope this doesn't give you too much wind noise on my way through to the gym. Different outfit, as you can see, exterior worlds, and for the second gym workout of the day. But without further ado, I'm supposed to be at the gym at 11. It's 11:02, so I better skedoodle in order to be semi on time for the gym. Until later, cheers. And good morning, internet. It is a Thursday morning. I'm about to get my 5th gym session of the weekend. As you can see, the gym's just there behind me. And today's main set is going to be battle ropes and kettlebell. So let's get it done, and I'll chat to you later. A bit windy and blustery. I don't know how much talking I'll be able to do outside during the course of today, but let's see what we're able to get done. But for now, let me get the gym session done and chat to you soon. Cheers. Good morning and happy Friday to all of you. I know I was incredibly skimpy on the video content that I put out yesterday. There was just way too much wind and way too much wind noise. You're probably even getting some wind noise now from the bit of wind that's blustering around me. Anyway, Friday morning, 5th day back into my pre-season training, and that means it is going to be session number 6 in the gym for the week so far, and then it'll be a hopefully 1 mile jog down to the olive patch and 4 hours of picking olives. So that's going to be my training for this Friday, day number 5 of my pre-season training. Hopefully the wind dies down a little bit and I'll be able to share a little bit more with you as the day goes along, but we'll see how things progress. Till then, cheers. Anyway, so that is Friday afternoon, just gone 4 p.m. and heading back up the hill, back towards home, olive picking done. Reasonable week of pre-season slow build-up training done. 5 days, 6 gym sessions, 3 days of olive picking. In total, we picked about, myself and my friend picked probably about a ton of olives over the course of the 3 days, which is a ton of olives picked, a ton of olives cleaned, a ton of olives carried up through the terraces of the farm up to where the vehicle is waiting, that will be taking them off to the mill and pressing them for some super tasty extra virgin organic olive oil that has come from my friend's trees and picked with our own hands. So without further ado, I need to ask you one very important question. This video covering this week of pre-season training has been somewhat different to the videos that I've been posting in the past. Let me know in the comments down below whether or not this is the type of video content that you'd like to be seeing more of in the future, or do you prefer the short little 1-2 minute long snappy question and answer style videos, or would you prefer to have something that's a combination of the two? Please let me know, and until the two of us meet again, probably during the course of next week's pre-season training, where I hope to be getting just a smidgen more actual running happening. Take care out there, stay healthy, and cheers.